avanti. Ok, chat online. Sì, Akila City va smappata. C'è poco da fare, prima o poi. Allora, chiudiamo qua. Vediamo se oggi YouTube funziona. Sì. Ok. Facciamo sta live rapida. Non so se rimango un'oretta, forse meno. Vediamo come va. Ah, è arrivato da questo. Ah sì, giusto, la Trade Authority.
Akila City is bustling. One of the busiest trade authority branches. Well, like the name says, we promote and facilitate. I won't bore you with all the minutia and laws, contracts, regulations. What I will say is that a steady flow of goods, a scarcity of resources would lead to unrest, anarchy, and maybe even war. Nobody wants that.
Va bene.
You'll see mission boards typically near starports throughout the settled systems, usually in a bar. Several companies and organizations.
Va bene.
I do have need of a courier, but it requires discretion. Take this message to the den. There's a trick. If you could take a roundabout path to get there, and that's the last we will speak of this. I'm sure something will get.
Va bene.
You should talk with Duncan. I handle the boring behind-the-scenes work.
Certo. Va bene. Ok, e questa l'abbiamo fatta. Ok, allora, quindi torniamo a fare il nostro giro. Se non sbaglio eravamo arrivati di qua. Esatto. Quindi qua c'era qua delle armi. Questo è quello che vende i chunks, come al solito.
I'm happy to...
Solito ragazzino che non c'ha voglia. Va bene. Non ho più provviste da vendere. Ok. Pensavo di averne un po'. E quindi stavamo dicendo. Allora. Questa zona qua l'abbiamo già fatta tutta. Sì, qua dove c'è la caserma.
Every breath here is a struggle.
Ok. Ero entrato qua. Io ho il dubbio di no.
Welcome to the Co-Heritage Museum. I offer a brief tour, and I'm happy to discuss the city's history as well. Everything you see here is a piece of Akila City's history. There are some things I would kill to have. I mean, wait, but I would pay a lot for. You see, the Cove family lost a treasure trove of old historic documents ages ago. And those documents would be priceless to have here.
Huh. Those old things.
Their absence pains me. Jacob Coe and I have talked at length, and his great-grandfather was a troubled man. He sold off various historic documents to cover debts. They could be anywhere.
Troubled is a charitable way of putting it. Great-grandpa was a walking disaster. He almost lost everything, family estate included. Those documents she's talking about, they're real. We even have a few that survived.
Your father donated what was left to the museum.
Jacob did what? I didn't think charity was in his vocabulary.
If you find any of that trove of documents, I will pay dearly for it. Thank you. Think of the future generations that could benefit from seeing... Let me see. Oh dear Lord. It's real. It still exists. This is the original charter for Akila City. And you can see their signatures. This is the core philosophy of limited government and inalienable rights. All... Thank you. Minutes from Solomon Coe's first meeting as governor of Akila. So historic. If you find anything else...
Okay.
Most people know Solomon Coe as the founder of Akila City and the father. He was an astrophysicist who lived on Earth in a place called Wyoming. Solomon was born around the time people first started living in space. Later in life, he designed starships, and when Earth was in peril, those ships helped to save humanity. The bravery and heroism it took to save humanity. During the Great Exodus, Solomon came to this world. He named our star Cheyenne, which was also a place on Earth, and gave Akila its name too. He and some others built the settlement that would go on to become Akila City, and his descendants still live here today. Very well. People are proud of their history here, so it gets pretty busy here. Akila City was founded over 150 years ago by Solomon Coe, a scientist and explorer. Along with other settlers, Coe built the structures you see in the part of the city we call the core. Those proud buildings still stand today. The planet was dangerous, so they built a wall around their settlement. Eventually, they ran out of space and started building outside the wall. There were so many buildings that they had to build another, larger wall, forming a second outer ring around the growing city. Of course, the city didn't stop growing, and before long, the third wall, the outer wall you see today, was constructed. Today, Akila City is the proud capital of the Freestar Collective and the Council of Governors. I hope you enjoyed your visit.
Va bene.
Oh, are you a friend of Sam Coe? I do so hope you both appreciate the museum. It's about... That is not something I expected to hear today. I assume you're somehow associated with the United Colonies? I've received... A tree is upset? You scientists are something else. Regardless, I can't just hand over museum property, and I must admit I'm not especially inclined to help the UC, or New Atlantis for that matter.
Hey, I get it, but we have to collectively let go of this feud with the UC. And besides, this is really just about a tree and someone who is really, really attached to it.
Are you defending the UC? I must say, I expected more from a Coe. Well, I'm afraid you've wasted your time because I'm not authorized, nor particularly inclined, to release any of our pieces. That includes 100-year-old tree branches. Sorry, but it's staying in storage.
Va bene. Ok.
If you find any more of the Coe family's legacy...
Salviamo.
please let me know. Hi. Please feel... I hear what you're saying, but I'm afraid... Now you're just trying to confuse... I don't know. I guess it does take up space that could be used for other items. I can't believe I'm doing this. Please return it.
È stato facile.
I think what first attracted me to the fine... Sorry, I received this assignment from Keeper Akudis himself.
Ok. Più veloce del previsto. Ok. Ok. Giusto per sicurezza. Ah, vedi perché?
Over there. Tourist?
I give him 3 minutes before the smell chases him out.
Qua ho esplorato tutto, qua ho esplorato
You meet
tutto.
Aggie yet? Tough as they come, but I owe her everything.
Sì. Qua ho già
If
visto
you're here about the
tutto.
blood stain, I'll get to it
Ma
when I
questa è
get to it.
mutante.
Nobody's allowed outside the city walls after nightfall. It's for their own safety.
Stai camminando a piedi nudi nel fango. Ok.
For the worst thing, I just need a real chance. But there's too little opportunity.
We've been given as much charity as I can stomach. I mean, there's something, but it's a hell of a thing. As dark as things are, there are... Simone, my wife, has got a cousin, Milena Exelrod. But she runs freight, and I know her routes sometimes take her this. Milena is family. Might be she'd do something for her kin. I'm looking for a job, and I'll do anything. Well, anything. Milena's United Colonies, like us, and I know she's got problems of her own with Akila City.
The Jansens are good people, Axel.
You remember the call?
You are an answer to... Milena called Simone yesterday. I'm pretty sure she's still in the system. Just giving me any hope.
Beh.
If you don't want to help them, what about their little ones?
I've had enough of this.
Dad keeps saying he's sorry all the time. Mom and Dad keep telling me to go out and play.
I hope Milena can help us out.
Thank you for
If you
saving
make the trip to
I
her
was
and
so
turn up
scared.
nothing, I'll feel terrible.
Sì. Ok. Momento. Sì, questo era il bagno pubblico, ok, ok. C'è che mi conviene stare sul muro di qua e poi fare il muro di là, perché sennò non me la cavo più.
Credits can't really buy you happiness. Hard work and honest living. It's the simple things that... Hard work and grit pay off in the long run.
Curioso, una col nome che non posso fare
I've seen
niente.
people do bad. I dream about one day. Just want to do right by my wife.
Che questa non ci posso dire niente. Niente magazine. Tenda.
Step right in, ma'am, and feast your eyes on the marvelous attractions of Honest Earl's Alien Extravaganza.
I can read the sign.
Of course you can. But can you believe your senses?
Admission is kind.
Creatures great and small from the furthest... Welcome, welcome! Are you prepared to see something so wondrous? With pleasure. We got animals from the deepest, darkest corners of the settled systems. What you'll see will delight and amaze. Just a modest fee, and you can feast your eyes. I envy you, truly, for this opportunity. Step right through this door and... Oh, and, please don't attempt to feed the creature.
Here, in the stretch?
Yes, right here, right now. Things you would never see in a million years for just a small price of admission.
Huh. Well, it's not that much.
Come right in.
Ok. Ops. Vabbè. Cos'è sto posto?
This is just what the stretch needs. More down on your luck animals.
Vabbè. Ah, omaggio, grazie.
Who knows what? You can travel the whole of the... If that's your attitude, then please remove... I must ask, if you or... Absolutely. There's a reason folks around here. Tell your friends about us. Well, heck, tell total strangers.
To see some animals.
Everyone should see.
Sì, qua della sicurezza in mutande, va bene.
Hi, how you doing?
Ma, ad esempio indosso dei vestiti.
Having a good one?
Ok. Peccato quel tizio già
You're
lì
in
non
the
c'hanno
Vanguard,
posto.
right? Hey, thanks for what?
Vabbè. Non c'è posto per le persone, abbiamo fatto una specie di schifo museo. Curioso.
You know, I like the terrible uniform so much. I might actually.
Va bene.
Can you even read Jim's inventory?
You need a magnifying glass for it.
Haven't cut a clue.
It looks like we're down 2 crates of aluminum.
No, the guard took that to reinforce the railings on the wall. I have a note from Bailey here.
2 crates aluminum. Signed Bailey. Not one for paperwork, is he?
You're lucky you got that much.
Well, as much as I can tell, it seems in order. Don't mind the smell. You get used to it. Eventually.
No way.
Ok. Community Center chiuso. Bello. Pure questo è chiuso.
If you're looking for a sidearm, I recommend Laredo's Firearm Factory.
Don't mind the smell. You get used to it
Not a fan of
eventually.
Laredo.
Beh.
You're, okay, right?
Questo è chiuso. L'ho già visto prima. Di qua si scende. Qua.
My husband. I think he would have liked what I've done here. He's so lovely. So many books to read and so little time. I am a bit of an aficionado of old Earth novels. Reading their stories is a revelation, not only for, you know, the pure imagine. I'll pay handsomely for any book, except Charles Dickens. Definitely not Charles. Oh, nothing wrong at all. When colonists were forced to leave Earth for good, cargo space was precious, and for some reason everyone thought to bring their Charles Dickens collection. No, I mean he was an amazing writer. His stories are timeless, but what I'd give for a copy of Sense and Sensibility, or the Three Musketeers, oh! The original Three Musketeers, mind you, not the dozens of interpretations of it. Who doesn't? Oh, I'm afraid there's... Yes, I had a husband, but we loved to travel and always... Most of what you see here are mementos, but books are not meant to be hoarded. They're meant to be shared.
Ok.
Let's see.
Quindi in realtà I libri hanno un senso.
Feel
Vabbè.
free to read. This is a haven for movies, but books, you can get a window to mankind, or the actual thoughts of Julius Caesar penned in his own. And they offer visions of the future and wonderfully impossible. So, yeah. I hope you come back.
Che peccato che li ho già venduti. No.
One day we'll crack sophisticated. I wish people could. Sorry, got a lot of repair jobs right now.
Mi da dire che qua, finché non faccio questa, la gente non mi parla. Magari non c'entra niente, però quantomeno il dubbio ti viene.
I feel for the folk in the stretch. I try and give a credit or two to the Low House.
Oh, you're back. How'd it go? I'm sure you did. And I'm glad to know that was your priority. You did what I asked, so let's go meet the Marshal. Follow me.
Welcome to the Rock, I guess.
We're headquartered in the upper floors of the Rock, but we also have remote stations throughout
Better this than being some
space.
dust wrangler on
Helps us to
Montara
identify and respond to threats more quickly. Like I said before, there are less than a dozen rangers in all, and we operate with limited resources. Thankfully, most people respect us and are willing to cooperate. In this job, your eyes, ears, and wits are every bit as important as your badge and your sidearm. Marshal?
Emma! I take it you're here because you're satisfied that our new recruit can handle the job.
Seems like a fine candidate. Got the right priorities.
All right, then. Step forward, recruit. Let me have a word with you.
Excuse me.
I've got just one question. Do you pledge to defend the people of the Freestar Collective, even if it means risking your own life? Good. Here, take these. You're now a Freestar Ranger deputy. I'm assigning you to Ranger Wilcox for some field training. Listen good to what she tells you. Welcome aboard, deputy.
Congratulations. The Rangers ain't a bad outfit. They're lucky to have you.
Wish we could throw you a welcome party, but there's work to do. We got word from a farmer on Montara Luna. She says someone's trying to take her farm, and she's afraid she might be in danger. Just a name. Akila Wagner. There have been Wagoners on Montara Luna for a long time, and I'm sure they're proud of that heritage. Well, it's a moon that orbits Montara. It's got a breathable atmosphere, warm climate, and good soil for growing. Well, most things do at the start. Doesn't mean they stay that way. That being said, best not to assume anything. Just try to keep an open mind. Grab any supplies you might need, and let's get going.
Pay attention to what Ranger Wilcox tells you.
Ah, bene. Vediamo un po' il nuovo... Meh, verde. Tra l'altro c'è anche dei... Va bene. Andiamo.
Approaching ship. You've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband.
Sì, sì.
And that's it. You're cleared to land.
Fattoria. Vediamo che vogliono questi.
Setting down, everything in the green. Oh, my day just got a whole lot brighter.
Yes, you need me?
No, no.
Dad?
Beh, questa è carina. Mm?
Will you read to me tonight before bed?
Read to you, sure. I'd like that very much. You haven't asked me to do that in a long time.
Bello. Proprio appiccicato alla
You just try and stop me.
sezione di comando.
Over here!
It's a nice day for some honest work.
The Freestar Rangers. You have no idea how happy I am. I'm Ranger Emma Wilcox. My deputy and I are here to help. Now, tell us what happened.
I was out planting in the fields when I saw some men approaching. They looked like soldiers with uniforms and weapons and such. They wanted to buy the farm. Didn't even ask if it was for sale. Their offer was so low, I told them right where they could stick it. They said they'd give me time to think about it, but if I didn't change my mind, I was gonna regret it. Then they left. There were 4, but when they were walking away, I heard them talking like there were others. Maybe there's more out there. Nothing I can think of, no. Truth is, we're in some hard times here. The last harvest was the worst we've had in a long time. Besides, it ain't like there's a lack of available land around here. That's right. The uniforms look like the ones worn by Freestar soldiers back during the war. They had a certain steel in their eyes, like men who are used to violence. I was in fear for my life. Back behind the house are some canyons. They went that way. That place is dangerous. Steep slopes, narrow trails, rock slides, and all manner of hostile creatures, too. If you're going after those men, be careful. Oh, there's one other thing. They said they were the first. The first of what, I'm not sure. But there must be more of them coming.
Thank you, ma'am. That should be enough for us to find these men. All right, Deputy. Keep that weapon handy and your eyes sharp. Since these guys don't know we're after them, they're probably not making an effort to hide their tracks. Now, let's go and check out those canyons.
Andiamo a cercare il canyon. Ma io prima volevo vedere se c'è un letto, perché I need... Yes. Sembra una cavolata, ma...
Good. Let's get going. To the co-estate.
Dopo, non rompere le scatole. E no, dicevo... A parte che mi cura. E poi mi dà anche il bonus di exp. Poi metto.
Boot tracks. Several pairs by the look. Not too old either. Let's head down into the canyon and see if we can find more. Quiet out here. I like it. Nice change of pace from Akila City.
Sightlines here are terrible. Anything could be ahead. Or behind for that matter.
When I was a kid, I used to love exploring and making maps. These canyons would have kept me busy. Look out!
Schifezze.
Hey, save that for the bad guys.
Giustamente delle bestie schifose.
Good eye, Deputy. Looks like we're heading in the right direction. Get ready!
Tough break from her. Hopefully whatever got them doesn't get us.
Hey! Was hoping for a quiet day.
No, sta andando. Allora, andiamo. Nice try.
They definitely passed this way. Let's just hope they're not perched up on these canyon walls. Let a situation here!
Ok.
Nice to get out under the sky for a spell. Look out!
Questa non me l'aspettavo.
Watch it!
Nel posto dove vive per fare una fattoria. No, no, così tanto per dire.
Oh, this side.
You're a natural tracker.
Raccogliere le parti di pianta, va bene.
You smell that? I'd bet my badge that's wood smoke from a campfire. They're close. Be ready.
Fun times ahead. Stay frosty.
You mean that whole thing was a setup to keep the Rangers distracted?
That don't concern you. If the Rangers get in our way, then they get what they deserve. That's all you need to know. Now quit complaining and get back to your post.
We're gonna have some fun.
Well now, look who's here. Ms. Wagner called in the cavalry. Except it ain't much of a cavalry. I suggest you turn around and walk away while you still can.
A firefight here could get messy. Some good old-fashioned talking might be the ticket.
Don't recognize the uniforms. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. It's like the Major said, everyone's conveniently forgotten. Forgotten our sacrifice. Forgotten how we were betrayed. We'll make them all remember soon enough. I promise you that. Oh, it ain't exactly the farm that's special, but that ain't none of your business. You think you're in a position to make demands. Well, I've got news for you. All you're getting from me is a shallow grave. So, got any last words I should try to remember? Oh, I think it does.
And here I was.
Found out! Don't let him leave here alive!
Hey, you dropped it.